Across America, thousands of home cooks think they have what it takes to be a master chef. But only the 40 best have been brought to the Masterchef kitchen to go head-to-head for a white apron as they prove themselves to three of the food world's biggest names. Culinary legend Gordon Ramsay, renowned pastry chef Christina Tosi, and joining them this season, award-winning chef and restaurateur Aron Sanchez. They'll face challenges from the ocean's edge.
Our lifeguards are arriving!
To the top of the world.
Oh my God, wilderness cooking!
They'll cook at five-star restaurants.
Guys, one omelet!
And all-star destinations.
The 50th anniversary of Caesar's Palace.
They'll battle it out, creating dish after stunning dish.
I think that is out of this world.
To win the title of Master Chef.
I'm 53 years old, and I'm a native-born Texas rancher. I'm not your average cowboy. I have a passion for food. I'm here to win this son of a bitch, and I'm not joking.
I am a mother of four from the south side of Chicago. I've had a hard life. Nothing was ever given to me easy. I think that's why I need to win MasterChef, to show my kids, you know, they can be something great still.
I'm a ballet dancer from Bensonhurst, New York. Being a ballet dancer, food is very important. You gotta eat right, eat healthy. You know, the better I eat, the better I look in my tights, the better my cannoli looks.
We love you, we thank you.
Jesus.
Lord, we praise you, Lord.
Our first battle for an apron features Yashika
Yes, God.
and Sean, two heavenly home cooks with a higher calling.
You gotta pray for me, man, because I'm going up against another pastor.
You're going home in Jesus' name.
In the name.
Being a minister, it's just my life. It's not really what I do, it's who I am. I feel a lifting in my spirit. Hallelujah. In church, we cook a lot. I believe that food is a part of my calling. I want to feed the body and feed the soul. Look at that! Ah! I call my cooking sassy Southern fusion. I take all of the classic recipes and I just elevate it a little bit. Yes! Oh! It's got to make me sing. It's got to make me dance. If it doesn't do that, you can't eat it. I can't give it to you. I can't leave here without being the next Master Chef.
Standing in her way is Sean, a Washington pastor who is praying his cooking is on a higher plane.
And you have the faith to live holy.
My parents were really busy growing up, so I grew up in a house with mostly TV dinners every night. When I left home, it was an opportunity to explore real food for the very first time.
That's a beautiful duck breast.
As a pastor, I've lived all over the United States. Everywhere I went, I was immersed in a different culture. So I would say that my style of cooking is global comfort food.
Master Chef! Master Chef! Yeah!
We got this,
Make your way down to the front. Thank you.
I love Sean. He's an amazing man, but he's going down in Jesus' name.
Welcome to your MasterChef battle for that elusive white apron.
Yes.
And a spot in the biggest culinary competition anywhere in the world.
Incredible.
Now, in your battle, you'll be making one of the most beloved, quintessential American dishes of all time. This is the battle of the almighty fried chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
It's crispy, crunchy, golden on the outside and absolutely packed with flavor. But before you get to this, you start with this.
Man.
I'm going to show you the perfect way to break down a chicken. Watch very carefully. First off, thighs you nick with a knife. Pull back the skin and pop out that knuckle and slice through. Find your point, let the knife do the work, and look. Drum, drum, thigh, thigh. Next, one of the most popular cuts, the stunning chicken wing. Feel where the joint is, cut, let the knife do the work. Wing, wing, From there, feel the breastbone, run the knife across the top, come down to the point where the wishbone is, and on and through, using the tip, keeping it as close to the carcass as possible, making sure that you leave no protein anywhere on there. 2 drums, 2 thighs, 2 breasts, 2 wings. And that is how you break down a chicken like a true master chef.
Beautiful, chef.
Amazing.
Tonight, you'll just have 30 minutes to take that whole chicken and turn it into a MasterChef-worthy batch of delicious, crispy fried chicken.
Are you both ready?
Almost. I'm ready now.
Your 30 minutes starts right now.
All right, here we go.
This really is a MasterChef technique that you have to nail before you can show us that you can nail fried chicken.
They're up against it. 30 minutes to break down the chicken, marinate the chicken, bread your chicken, and fry it. And you know that's a tall order.
So, Sean, talk to me a little bit about your fried chicken.
I lived for 2 years in Hawaii, so I'm doing a little Hawaiian style. It's a 5-spice fried chicken, and I'm making a hoisin barbecue sauce for you to go with it.
And I saw, rather than using a liquid oil of some sort, I just saw a stick of lard in those cast iron skillet.
Well, in all honesty, the pork for me is, again, a throwback to Hawaii, because pork is such a huge part of the culture there.
All right.
Yoshika, you going shopping?
You cannot make real home fried chicken without a paper bag.
Now, this recipe, where did it come from?
The church that I grew up in Detroit, we had fried chicken every Sunday morning. We seasoned everything. So my dredge is seasoned. I season the chicken itself. And then my buttermilk is seasoned, and so is my oil. And, you know, in the African-American culture, fried chicken is a staple. So basically, if I lose to Sean, I'm going to get traded out.
Right, 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
I think Sean's got way too much colour.
He's using a mixture of lard and butter. Yoshika's using canola oil. Lard and butter are going to have a lower burning point, which is why we're getting so much color on the outside. He's really going to need to put that chicken in the oven to make sure it's cooked all the way through.
Right.
I'm a little worried about Yoshika. She's fried the chicken entirely, and she's not finishing it off in the oven. She's just living with the Lord on her side.
Somebody getting saved today.
60 seconds remaining. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
That's it.
Hands in the air. Well done.
Nice job.
Good job.
Awesome.
Now, very carefully, please bring those incredible boxes of chicken down to the front. Thank you. Right, Yoshika. Wow, that looks beautiful. Tell me about the breading.
So I use all-purpose flour, a little bit of cornmeal, just for a little added crunch, and then a little bit of extra cayenne, some smoked paprika, and lots of black pepper.
Now the sauce.
It's called the sweet hotness. So a little bit of honey and a little bit of spice.
That, young lady, is beautiful. Chicken's delicious.
Thank you, chef.
Good color. The crispiness is perfect. It's spicy, so I'm not too sure if you get through your second piece, but your chicken has love.
Thank you,
Well
chef.
done.
That's juicy chicken. What I'm in marvel of is the idea of cooking the chicken so consistently. I think the actual breading needs a little bit more pizzazz, but that is a pleasant bite.
Thank you, chef.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Let's have a look. Wow. What's the seasoning in the flour?
I have mostly 5-spice, and then paprika, garlic, salt and pepper, a little bit of oregano and basil.
Why so many different add-ons into that?
Well, I tell everybody that my top 2 influences are God and Gordon. And I know you love flavor, so
Yes,
I wanted
I do.
to give you a wide variety of flavor.
My thigh is cooked beautifully. The spiciness is there. It doesn't look that attractive with the different layers of sort of colors. And sauce needs to be reduced down a little touch. But you definitely nailed the fried chicken.
It's an honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, it's tasty, it's messy, it's all the things fried chicken should be. I'm more of a classic gal, so I was a little bit concerned about how I would take on the 5-spice and the dipping sauce. You definitely made me a believer. The one weak point of your box of fried chicken is that not every piece of chicken was perfectly coated in that crust, but overall, really delicious fried chicken.
Thank you so much.
Yashika, Sean, you both nailed the butchery of the chicken. You nailed the cook on the chicken. Both of your chickens were juicy and tender. However, we could only give one of you that apron. One apron, and with it, one place in the Masterchef kitchen. This apron belongs to... One apron, and with it, one place in the Masterchef kitchen. This apron belongs to... Yashika. Yes! Congratulations. Hallelujah! Put that apron on. Thank you so much.
So cool. I'm so proud of you. Good job.
Yashika, it was that length that you let that chicken fry at that lower temperature that gave you this slight edge.
And that's what being a master chef is all about.
Sean, you're a passionate man, and you were born to serve the community, but I think you were born to cook. Don't stop.
Thank you.
I've always had a fire for cooking, but after today, Gordon fanned that flame.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. I prayed for Yashika. Maybe I prayed a little bit too hard, but at the end of the day, I know that she's going to make it all the way to the finale as the next Master Chef.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Hoping to strike a chord with the judges in our next battle is Jason,
Be yourself.
Yeah.
a high school music teacher from Newton, Massachusetts.
Just like in the orchestra when I'm working with different instruments, when I put food together on the plate, I want to get the crunchy, the sweet, the salty, and orchestrate it into something that really makes a harmonious dish. Delicious!
Thinking it's like conducting a symphony.
Symphony on the plate. Symphony on the plate.
Yes.
I grew up in a Chinese-American household where no ingredient went to waste. We always had at least 6 or 7 dishes on the table. So when people come to eat at my house, I'm not just going to feed you one item. I'm going to feed you this. I'm going to feed you that. That's the way we do it with Jason Lang.
But standing in Jason's way is a home cook that wants to prove that he's more than meets the eye.
I'm Ty. I'm from Oakland City, Oklahoma. I'm a model. It's basically going to be fashion on a plate. I've been modeling for 4.5 years now. What they don't know is this model has traveled a lot across the U.S. Going to different locations, I get a chance to taste different foods, experience different cultures, see the way their techniques are, and I bring all those tools back with me to Oklahoma and make it my own little style. I know how to bring the flavor. I'm going to show these judges what true Oklahoma cooking's all about.
Come on down, please.
I have no idea what we're cooking, but whatever the judges throw at us, I'm sure I can handle. White apron, Jason Lang.
Jason and Ty, in your battle tonight, you'll be making a dish using the jewel of the sea. Scallops. Tonight, in this battle, you'll both have 30 minutes to cook us a fully composed scallop dish that screams you. Your time starts now.
So, Jason, What's the dish? What are you making and why?
I grew up in an Asian American household, always 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different things on the plate. So I'm presenting you a trio of scallops. The first preparation is going to be a sashimi style. I'm marinating with a little lemon juice, white balsamic, and soy sauce. Item number 2 is a steamed scallop with ginger and scallions. The third item is going to be a pan-seared scallop on top of a bed of sauteed pea shoots with garlic.
Scallops 3 ways. Huge amounts of jeopardy. Why not one way perfectly?
I am a high school music teacher. I conduct orchestra, and it kind of reflects my cooking. It's always a symphony of flavors on the plate.
Okay.
So how about you, Ty?
I'm 28, I live in Oklahoma City, and I'm a male model. When I was in New York City doing Fashion Week, it was the first time I ever had scallops, and it changed my life. So tonight I'm making you some pan-seared scallops on a smoky aioli with a citrus salad.
Gentlemen, 20 minutes gone, 10 minutes remaining. 2 stunning sounding scallop dishes, 1 apron up for grabs. So, I mean, we've got a case of Ty's simple scallops with the citrus up against Jason's scallops 3 ways. I mean, is that over-ambitious? Is he trying to show off too much?
Yeah, Jason's dish has to be a home run.
There's something to be said for keeping it simple and just nailing that scallop.
Gents, 2 minutes left.
You gotta move, Jason.
Let's go. Use every second available to get your hands on that apron.
Come on.
Let's go. Last 10 seconds, come on.
Oh, my goodness.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done.
Yeah.
2 scallop dishes, both with individual styles. Tonight, only 1 apron is up for grabs. Bryce. Jason.
Chef Ramsay.
Describe the dish, please.
We have a trio of sea scallops. The first preparation is a sashimi scallop, julienne kohlrabi with some celery leaves. The second preparation is a steamed scallop on a bed of vermicelli. The third preparation is stir-fried pea shoots with garlic. And the seared scallop.
Why so much on one plate?
That's the way my head is inside. As a musician, I just go from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next.
But you're not writing music. You're cooking food. Why raw kohlrabi?
It is an homage to my grandmother. She's from Beijing, and growing up we had a lot of different salad-type things, and I really enjoy that fresh component.
You steamed this with what?
Shaoxing wine, soy, and ginger and scallion.
How did you cook the last one?
The scallop is seared with grapeseed oil, and there's a little bit of coriander crusted.
So, sashimi's delicious. Love the freshness of the kohlrabi. Love that idea. The flavor of the last scallop is, on its own, mind-blowing.
Thank you.
But the steamed one needs a little bit more help. It looks quite bland because the noodles and the color of the scallops is the same. Man, you've given me a lot to think about.
This one preparation, which is the roasted scallop, the color is textbook. The combination of flavors is genius. These other 2 preparations were not necessary. That sesame oil and those very assertive flavors, it's like putting too much cologne on. Just like in music, food needs to be corralled in.
Thank you for your feedback.
Ty, describe the dish, please.
We have a pan-seared scallop salad with grapefruit vinaigrette, the pomegranate, blood orange, and grapefruit, as well as a smoky aioli, which really is going to fine-tune the Oklahoma taste and style that I bring to the dish.
They're cooked beautifully. First of all, you've nailed the scallops, but there's a lot of heat in that sauce. Salad's a little bit overdressed when you've got a heavy vinaigrette with that spice as well. I think more than anything, I want to see a little bit more from you. But listen, it's a really strong effort.
Thank you, Chef.
I think the grapefruit is a super smart move. The pomegranates have a nice fresh brightness and pop. I look at Jason's dish and I wonder if he went too far. For you, I wonder if you played it a little too safe. That said, it's gonna be tight.
Thank you, Chef.
It's tough on this one.
We're both talented.
This apron represents a place in the biggest cooking competition on the planet. This apron belongs to
I can't believe that I just won a Masterchef apron. I know my students will be proud of me, and my mom is such a big inspiration for my food life. To have her here is just so amazing.
I'm so happy for you. Oh my God.
So Jason joins Yashika in this year's top 20. And as the battles continued, our judges were demonstrating that the key to becoming a great master chef
Any air in there, and we're in trouble.
is the ability to perfect
Watch very carefully.
the essential culinary techniques.
Speed will wrap the egg white around the yolk.
You want to remove what you call the quill.
even pressure is key.
I need stunning pasta. So thin, I can almost eat through it.
And when these home cooks faced off,
We want to be impressed with your ability to be a great student.
only the very best had the skills.
Look at that. You know how to poach an egg, girl.
It's like tracing paper. You rolled the pasta beautifully.
And the artistry
The squid is spot on.
That's the start of an amazing American breakfast.
to earn a coveted white apron
These aprons belong to
and a place in the top 20.
Caitlin, Jenny.
Paige,
Sam.
Yes!
Nika, and Mark. Well done.
Yeah, baby! Woo!
Our next battle features 4 talented home cooks, all competing for 2 MasterChef white aprons.
This is my apron. I'm Julia. I am 22 years old, and I have way more up my sleeve than the other competitors. I may look all-American, but I've spent a lot of time in China. When you're cooking with chopsticks, it's 10 times more fun. I have studied the culture, the food. I love to take classic dishes and put that Asian twist on them.
I'm gonna show them what I got. And I got a lot.
My name's Adam. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a Harvard student. This is my dorm. This is where the magic happens. This isn't a hobby for me. This is a craft. Skills. If I was following the script, I'd be getting ready to take my first job out of college. I've completely blown the lid off of what a Harvard student should be doing.
Pull the gang. My name's Gabriel. I'm 19 years old from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. When I got out of high school, I thought I should be going to college right now, but my parents are not in the best of health. So I felt like I needed to step up and really spend my time focusing on my family. I've worked in a Mexican fast food restaurant for the past year. I don't make a lot of money, you know. I'm on the lower end of every bit of income. So if I could become the next Master Chef at 19, it would allow me to set my parents up, you know, do something that would better their lives.
All right, come on down.
My name is David. I'm 50 years old, and I'm a wedding singer.
It makes me wanna sing.
I'm gonna make those judges want to sing after they taste my food.
Welcome, all 4 of you, to the MasterChef kitchen.
Adam, David, Julia, Gabriel. For your battle, you will all be making a specialty of mine. A dish that you can find in food trucks and even Michelin star restaurants around the world. I'm talking about for your battle, you will all be making a specialty of mine. I'm talking about the humble, the sensational
taco.
Beef, fish, shrimp, chicken, the varieties are endless.
Yeah.
You guys have 30 minutes to cook the most memorable taco of your culinary lives. Your 30 minutes starts now.
Adam, give us an insight to the taco, please.
Sure. The taco that I'm making is a spotted prawn tempura taco, finished with a yuzu aioli, topped with ikura salmon roe.
Have you got what it takes to become America's next MasterChef?
I am the most prepared. I go to Harvard University, which means that I think it's pretty fair to say that I'm one of the best learners in this country.
Good.
David.
Yes, this is me.
What are you making?
I'm making my spicy Caribbean fish tacos. What I'm doing is using a lot of produce that we use in Jamaica, like scallion, cabbage, avocado, and I'm just gonna try to cohesively put them together and try to get a good look.
All right. 10 minutes are gone. 20 minutes left.
All right, Miss Julia.
Yes, Chef.
What are you making?
Well, I lived in China for 2 months, and a lot of my food is inspired by that Asian zest. So today I'm making a Beijing crispy duck taco.
All right, it's gonna be tricky to get a crispy skin on that duck, get a lot of flavor in such a short amount of time.
I'm gonna bring it.
All right.
Gabriel.
Yes, Chef.
19 years of age, but it looks like you've been in the kitchen for the last 10 years as a pro. What's the protein?
Protein's tilapia, Chef.
Which is a classic protein inside taco.
Well, Chef, I'm going a little bit different. You know, instead of my salsa being traditional, more meat-based or anything, I'm going a little bit fruit-based. So I'm going to go ahead and do a mango peach salsa. Hopefully that sets me aside enough for my competition.
Great. Guys, just under 5 minutes.
Oh, God.
Stay focused, okay? Focus.
Adam, look, he's moving him too fast. Come on. He has to let him cook a little bit. Come on, pal.
I'm personally a little worried about Julia. Peking duck is very different than duck breast. I'm a little bit worried about that texture going too far out of what a taco can be.
60 seconds remaining. Let's
Come
go.
on now, David.
Start assembling your tacos, please.
Yes, Chef. 4 home cooks, 2 aprons, 30 seconds remain. Let's go.
Coming to the finish line, guys. Are all your garnishes there? Balance, harmony, and flavor.
Julia, you've got to complete those tacos. Come on.
Come on, guys. Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop, guys. Hands in the air. Well done.
Nice job. Okay, guys, very carefully bring those plates of tacos forward.
That was a tough, fascinating battle. Right before you, there's only 2 aprons. And the only way that 2 of you guys walk out with those aprons is if we taste your tacos. Adam, we'll start with you.
Yes, Chef.
Explain to me a little bit about your taco.
It's spot prawn, deep fried in tempura, with a yuzu aioli, topped off with red cabbage and ikura salmon roe.
Look at that. It's breaking up on me, which is a disappointment. Wow. The texture of that tempura, beautiful. The dressing, light, airy. It has that right amount of floral yuzu. I like the addition of the roe. I think that was smart. But the tortilla, worst part of your dish.
All right, David.
Okay, Chef.
Talk me through what I've got.
My spicy Caribbean fish taco with cabbage, coleslaw, red, baby bell pepper, avocado, scallion, a little bit of everything.
And what's the binder of that coleslaw?
Mayonnaise, sour cream, and I squeeze a little bit of lime in it.
The fish is really crispy.
Yes.
It's well seasoned. I think for the tortillas, it looks like you had a little bit of a struggle with finding just the right moisture in that masa because I can see some unbalanced edges. Being from the Caribbean, your flavors are big and bold
Absolutely,
and bright.
Chef.
And I would have loved just a little bit more in that.
Thank you.
Right, Julia.
Yes, Chef.
Describe what we've got here.
So we have a crispy duck taco, cantaloupe, dragon fruit, serrano pepper, sesame oil, lime juice, and a crema with some rice wine vinegar in there.
Damn. Julia, just touch that for me.
It's underdone. That one's definitely underdone.
This is like eating a raw mouthful of dough. Crispy duck needs to be shredded. It's fine. Virtually impossible with such a lean duck breast. Love the seasoning. Quite like that fruit in there. Quite nice. The potential's there, but that is not a showstopper. Thank you.
Gabriel.
Chef.
Explain to me a little bit about what you got here.
So I have a sweet and spicy taco with blackened tilapia, some avocado crema, a red cabbage slaw, and a mango and peach salsa. Finished off with a little bit of cilantro and lime.
All right, so I gotta tell you, it looks phenomenal.
Thank you, Chef.
Look at that knife work. Look at the thinness of that tortilla. You have the nice dice of the peach. It's refreshing, it's meaty, it stands up to the tilapia. The crema, cooling, herbaceous, makes you want to have another bite. Remind me your age.
I'm 19, Chef.
19. For you to do that, for me, gives me hope that what I chose to do with my life is going to be carried on by the new generation.
I appreciate that, Chef. Thank you.
All of you did a fantastic job. But there's only 2 aprons. There's one amateur home cook here who was far beyond the other 3. Gabriel, please, take that apron.
Thank you, Chef.
Good job, Gabriel. Good job, buddy.
Put that apron on. Keep your head up.
Yes, Chef.
Good job, Gabriel.
Congratulations, young man.
Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Good job.
I feel amazing. You know, I'm 19, but I made it to the top 20. It's a dream come true because I knew this is something that I could pursue that would make my parents proud, and this will change my life by being able to change the lives of people around me.
3 of you left, 1 apron up for grabs. But one of you has the flair. One of you has the skill. 3 amazing tacos. Let's get that right. The final apron goes to... Congratulations.
So many people want this thing, and I got it. I could be at Harvard right now starting my senior year, but instead, I am in Masterchef. So excited!
Up next is Paula, a 27-year-old who is ready to drill the competition.
I'm a dentist by day, and honestly, I love what I do. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I really love my career, but food is my passion. Boom! My whole life, I've been cooking and eating quite a bit. This is sancocho. I am Puerto Rican and Dominican. We have a very big family, and I've always been in the kitchen with my mom and aunts and grandparents. Food's always played such a big role in my life. I love my white coat. I wear it every day into the office, but I'm here to trade that white coat in for a white apron.
Providing some down-home competition is 48-year-old stay-at-home mom, Reba.
Paula might be sophisticated, but they ain't nothing like country cooking.
Country girls are the best.
Country girls are the best. Hey. Growing up in a small town in Texas, we grew up poor. So if you wanted chicken, you go out to the yard, you kill it.
Remember y'all went hunting, y'all didn't bring anything back, we didn't eat.
That's it. You go hunt your food, you bring it home, you cook it up. Squirrel, bullfrogs, food's food. You get hungry enough, you'll kill it and eat it.
Well, y'all need to dig in. I ain't gonna serve you.
Yeah, we're country. It's on like Donkey Kong. My competitors might think I'm the hillbilly backwoods redneck, but my food is slap your mama good.
Ladies, tonight in your battle, you'll be making a dish using one of the most sought-after proteins anywhere in the world. Duck.
Hell yeah.
I am about to show you how to cook, render the fat for the perfect duck breast. First off, get your cast iron pan piping hot. Now, take a really sharp paring knife and score the duck breast. Use the tip of the knife and come across the duck breast. Turning the duck breast over, come back across the other way. Now, salt, pepper, both sides. Into the pan. We're not putting any oil in there because we're going to cook the duck breast in its own fat. Fresh rosemary, fresh garlic, slightly crushed salt now starts to penetrate that fat, but more importantly, we're getting it really crispy. Sear the duck all the way around, top, bottom, and each side. That way the flavour gets locked in, skin side down, into the pan, into the oven for 8 to 9 minutes. Now, out of the oven, the skin is nice and crispy, and the perfect temperature of a duck pink is absolutely spot on. And that is how you sear and cook a duck breast like a true master chef.
Ladies, in this battle, you'll have 30 minutes to cook us a fully composed duck dish. You both ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Your 30 minutes starts now.
Right, Paola, tell us about the dish.
I am making a crispy skin seared duck breast over creamy fado with vegetables tossed in rendered duck fat with cherry port wine reduction. I'm in the business of making smiles, right? So hopefully this dish will be putting a smile on all you guys' faces.
Reba.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about the duck dish.
The sauce is a wild mushroom, red wine reduction, Brussels sprouts, candy pecan on top of it, and we're gonna throw you down some taters on there.
Some what, sorry?
Some taters.
What are they?
Potatoes.
Oh, potatoes.
We call them taters.
All right, ladies, 7 minutes before one of you gets their hands on that very elusive apron.
I hate to see you go, but I'm gonna love watching you leave.
Two complete opposite individuals, but cooking the same interpretation.
And it'll show in those dishes.
Ladies, we have 60 seconds remaining.
All right, now.
Come on, guys, this is it. Final push. One apron up for grabs. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Hands in the air.
Well done. Ladies, well done. 2 duck dishes, both with individual styles. Tonight, only one apron is up for grabs and one spot inside the Masterchef kitchen.
Paola, at face value, it's a gorgeous dish. Tell me about it.
What I have made for you is a seared duck breast over creamy fado with spring peas, heirloom carrots, and pearl onion, tossed in that rendered duck fat, and then a tart cherry port wine reduction sauce.
What am I looking for color-wise?
You're gonna be getting a pinkish color, hopefully, right in that middle.
Let's see what you got. That's pretty beautiful.
Thank you.
Duck is juicy, seasoned pretty well. I think that the sauce on the outside is beautiful. There's a nice buttery richness to that farro, but it's a little underdone. Okay.
Rice, Paola. Now, under there, still a touch of white fat. So duck could have been at least another 3 or 4 minutes. Skin side down in the pan. It won't overcook. It'll just, fat will render out. And when you've got baby carrots, the best in the world, that are hours old, they taste incredible. They don't need the help of duck fat.
Noted.
However, presentation skills is like you. It's articulate and pretty, and the plate looks stunning. Unfortunately, it doesn't taste as good as it looks. Reba, describe the dish, please.
You got a pan-seared duck over Brussels sprouts and some fresh taters, along with wild mushroom wine reduction sauce.
There's the frustrating part, the beautiful colour you've got on that duck, and then you destroy it with that sauce on top.
Texas likes gravy.
Or it's slicing like butter. Yep, that is beautiful. Yeah, it's pink, and it's glistening. What did you season the duck with?
Salt and pepper, sir.
The duck tastes incredible.
Thank you, sir.
It's exceptional. Mashed potatoes are fine, but a little bit lumpy. The thing is, I close my eyes, you know, and it tastes beautiful, but it just looks a mess.
It's Reba. Your duck is fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
I really love that aggressive seasoning on the outside of that duck. And the gravy, wonderful. That earthiness from the mushroom really shines through. Yes, there's some plating issues, there's some technical flaws, but that is a pleasant bite.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so they both did a great job of cooking the duck.
Which one has more potential?
It's tough. Ladies, You're both so good that you both deserve to go through. But unfortunately, this is a competition, and rules are rules. This apron goes to the individual that I think can mature across this competition and become a true master chef. This apron belongs to... Is this good now? Before the top 20, we're in for a season and a half.
Reba did win it today. She brought her A game, and that's not going to discourage me from continuing on. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to be back in that kitchen someday.
Good job, yeah.
Paula gave me a run for my money, but this country girl's like a flea on the back of a coon dog. We ain't going nowhere.
Good job.
Next week,
watch very carefully.
The search for America's next Master Chef continues.
It doesn't get any tougher than this.
It sure doesn't.
Only 9 white aprons remain. And this year's talent
Oh, don't touch it.
is hotter than ever.
Ow. Flambeing the steak, not the stove.
With some of the most shocking battles.
Tonight, you'll be making...
in MasterChef history.
What the...
One potato, two potato.